In the very first chapter, which is Introduction to Testing, I said just I'm trying to create some awareness on software testing fundamentals. As of now, we covered what is testing, what to be tested, what is called manual testing, what is called automation testing, and what is called a defect, why the software application will have defects, why software applications will have defects. Wrong requirements may produce some defect. Wrong design also will produce some defect. Wrong code also will produce some defect. Because of the mistakes made at various stages of the development, finally the end product will not meet the customer expectations. The QA team, testing team responsibility delivering a quality product to the end customers, delivering a bug-free product to the end customers. So, when the product is implemented, we need to have a check whether the developed software meeting the requirements or not. Manually we can test, with the support of the tools also we can test. What to be tested? Functional requirements and non-functional requirements in an end user point of view. In the very beginning days, we used to do testing after the development. Today we are doing testing at every stage of the development to find out the mistakes at early stages. Requirements need to be tested, design need to be tested, code need to be tested, the final end product also need to be tested. Requirements are verified by the domain expert, business analyst, design verified by the architect, code verified and validated by the developer, finally the developed system tested by the test engineer, QA testers. The traditional approach of software testing, test after the development. The better approach of doing software testing, test from the beginning, every stage of the development to find out the mistakes at early stages. But here our job is system testing. The developed software meeting the customer expectations or not, we are going to check. BA job not just collecting the requirement, they need to confirm the requirements are properly documented or not. Architect job not just making a design, the design whatever implemented meeting the requirements or not. Programmer job not just writing the code, they need to confirm the code what they have implemented is right or not. Requirement level testing by the BA, design level testing by the architect, code level testing by the developer, final application we are going to test. Functional requirements and non-functional requirement, not in a technical direction, in a end user direction. So old process is only validation, today process is both verification and validation. Are we building the right project or not is called verification. The developed project is correct or not is called validation. So today's software testing is both verification and validation. What is our job here? System level validation, application level validation is our job. Clear about this? And we also discussed another small topic, positive testing and negative testing. Any functionality, first we have to confirm whether it is working as per the requirements or not. Our developer created a functionality, no guarantee it is made properly. First we need to check the developed functionality meeting the end user requirements or not. This can be achieved by doing positive testing. When you test a functionality in a positive direction, with a positive perception, then it is called positive testing. When you test a functionality in a negative direction with an intention of finding the bugs, then it is called negative testing. These are the few topics we concluded in the last few sessions. It's clear, right? Let me introduce you another topic. What is called quality assurance? What is called quality control? Then we talk about what is the routine, what is the day-to-day work of a tester inside a software company. Okay? So take the first topic for today, quality assurance. Quality assurance. And quality control. Quality assurance, shortly called QA. Quality control, shortly called QC. Right. What is QA, quality assurance, and what is quality control? Try to understand this. These are the very frequently used terminologies in software testing industry. Every software company set up a process, define some process to deliver the quality product to the end customers. See, if you consider a Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, Infosys, they are very process-oriented organizations, correct? Many domain experts involved in working for different projects. Many design team involved in making a design for different client projects. Thousands of developers working, thousands of testers working in a big organization like Infosys or Capgemini, etc. Such organizations first define a process. These are the standards, these are the guidelines we have to follow for collecting the requirement. There will be some predefined templates. Any business analyst working in this company, Infosys, say, must follow the same documentation, must follow the same standards. Similarly, these are the best practices, these are the templates we have to follow for making a design. Every architect, every design team must follow that process because MNCs, corporate companies are process dependent, not people dependent. I repeat my statement. The corporate organizations, MNC organizations, they are running a very huge business, not from one location, from multiple locations. Thousands of employees involved in these business activities. If there is no process defined, these employees apply their own procedures every time, correct? So these are the guidelines to be followed for documenting the requirement. These are the guidelines we have to follow for making a design. These are the coding rules we have to follow. This is how we have to carry out testing. Such process is called quality assurance. A process set up in the organization that explains how to carry out day-to-day business activities is called QA, quality assurance. See, for your understanding, let's say you have some issue with your Airtel connection. You made a call to Airtel call center people. Any person picking up your call, any person answering your call, all people are answering in the same manner, correct? How it is possible? Set of rules. All these people given a training, defined a process. So this is how you have to answer the customer call. There are some set of rules or set of guidelines. So every employee will follow the same guidelines. If there is no process set up like this, what happens? Different employees will answer in different ways. The same way, thousands of people working in a big MNC software company, if there is no process set up, there are no rules defined, different people will make the code in different format, different people will test the application in different formats. To avoid that, these are the guidelines we have to follow for documenting the requirement. These are the guidelines we have to follow for making a design. These are the coding rules or coding standards we have to follow. And this is the procedure we have to follow for testing a product. Understanding the requirement, right? We have to write scenarios. We have to write test cases. Test cases must be reviewed. Test cases must be pre-authorized. Then the test cases to be executed. Something like this. A process set up in the organization to make a good quality product is called QA, quality assurance policy. So though there is a process set up, some way some people will do some mistakes. For this reason, sometimes you listen a voice, this call is recorded for auditing purpose. Correct? Why? So that every employee comes to know that, okay, my call is getting monitored, so I have to answer properly. Set up a process, okay. If there is no cross check or a random check carried out, maybe first 1 month or 2 months employees will follow the process, not further. So not just setting up a process, we need to have a check, are we following, executing this process correctly or not? That is called quality check, quality control. Some process defined in a software company, these are the guidelines, these are the templates, these are the procedures we have to follow in development. Okay. But some ways, definitely people will do some mistake. You need to have a final check, the developed software is okay or not. That is called quality check or quality control. This QA is a process related. The process set up by the organization to develop the best product can be called as a quality assurance. Then what is this quality control? It is product related. After implementing the product, these product meeting the requirements or not need to be tested. You answer me, our job belongs to QA or QC? Hmm? Some guidelines are defined for documenting the requirement. Some guidelines are defined for making a design. Some guidelines are defined for writing the code. That is called QA. Though some guidelines are defined, somewhere some people will do some mistake. We need to have a final check before deliver the product to the client. What is our job? Quality control. QC is our job. In fact, this QC also a part of QA. So follow these guidelines and requirement, follow these guidelines in design, follow these kind of standards for making the code and test, then deliver the product to the client. That is the process. So testing belongs to quality control, which in turn is a part of quality assurance. What is the purpose of setting up a process for an organization? What is the importance of setting up a process for a company? To minimize the mistakes. If no process setter, people will apply their own procedures. We do many mistakes. By setting up a good process, we try to see that all employees are following the same guidelines. In this way, we can minimize the mistakes. Quality assurance, it is a preventive activity. Prevention is better, purification is better. Prevention better, purification is better. Yes, sir. Prevention. Yes, sir. Prevention is better, purification is better. Wearing a mask is a prevention, going to hospital is a purification. So, I cannot wear, I cannot teach. Okay, anyhow, here, coming to this quality control, we'll have a check. Once the product is implemented, we check. Still there are any defects, rectify, then deliver the good product to the end client. The purpose of this is, it is a corrective activity, correct? It is a corrective activity. By doing testing on the application, if still any bugs left in, report them to development team, fix them, retest them. In this way, we can able to deliver a good product to the end client. Though there is a process carried out, somewhere some people will do the mistake. So have a check, still any bugs left in, correct them, then deliver the good product to the end client. QC is a corrective activity. Our job is finding the bugs. So the developer is correcting them. In this way, we can able to deliver a bug-free product to the end customers. So these are little about QA and QC. Here finally, our job, testing belongs to quality control, which is again a subset of quality assurance. Hear about it. Note on this. Quality assurance versus quality control. The first point, a process set up in an organization to minimize the mistakes is called QA. It is process related. Once the product is implemented, have a check, still any mistakes are left in, correct them, then deliver the good product to the end client. That is quality check, quality control. Purpose of defining a process for a company to minimize the mistakes, purpose of having a quality check, still any mistakes left in, correct them, deliver the good product to the end client. Clear about this. Make a note after these 2 points. Make a note. Testing belongs to quality control. Testing belongs to quality control, which is a part of quality assurance. Testing belongs to quality control, which is a part of quality assurance. Which is a part of quality assurance. Clear about it. Right. Just, somewhere if we encountered a word, quality assurance and quality control, you should have the clarity. For that reason I made a small discussion. Okay? Right. Now, let me introduce you the topic, what we do in a software company. What testers will do in a software company. What is the job of the tester? What is the role of a test engineer? Take the topic. Role of a tester. Role. Job of a tester. I hope you know about your job, right? You know about your job or not? Without knowing what you are going to do inside a software company, did you opt at this training? Hmm? Do you know your job or not? Hmm? Testing job. Okay. No? If you ask a kid, I want to become a police officer, they choose the corresponding education. The other kids will say, I want to become a doctor, they choose a corresponding education. I want to become a IAS officer, they choose a corresponding education. So right from your childhood, you are dreaming you want to become a test engineer, correct? For that reason, you choose this education. No? Then? No dreaming on a career? Yes, madam. Generally, you ask any kid, what they will say? I want to become a doctor. I want to become a police officer. They choose the corresponding education, right? So right from your childhood, you are dreaming that I want to become a test engineer, right? No. Then why you learn this course? Right. Coming to IT industry, no dreaming. As per the current demands, we have to learn and go. That is the IT traveling. Got it? I joined in Satyam in 98 as a Java developer, not as a test engineer. I started my career in Satyam in 98 as a Java developer. In my campus recruitment, I was selected. Only that time, only 80 students, computer engineers, coming from 2 states together. All 80 people used to get offer letter in third year itself. Only 80 people. Tirupati SV University, 40 people. Here, Masop Tank, another 40 people. Together, only 80 people will come in 1 year out. 80 people used to receive the offer letter in third year itself. I received the offer letter like that, Satyam. Here. Got it? So here, I'm talking about 98. Well, almost about 3 years I worked as Java developer only. Later, one of my lead put me into ERP domain, SAP ERP projects. ABAP training given, me given as ABAP training because I'm a good Java developer. They put me into SAP. 2 years I worked in SAP development. I got very good idea about the SAP domain. Then that SAP application need to be tested. Again, my manager put me into SAP testing. From there, my testing career was started. Like that, I was continued. That is generally I started my career as a developer only. See, generally, IT mechanism, as per the current demands, as per the current situation, when you see some growth, we have to learn and go, learn and go, learn and go. That is IT traveling, correct? Today we have some technologies, tomorrow other technologies will come. Day after tomorrow, other technologies will come. We should not stop learning. Generally, if you want to see the success in the career, we have to learn and go, learn and go, learn and go. What is in demand? What kind of skills I have to learn to make a better career? We have to update and go, update and go. And remember one point, come out from the student mindset. Nobody is a master for any technology. According to the project demands, we learn something and go, not everything. Everything is really not practical anywhere. If you start learning Java today, next 10 years also you will be student only. Because every day new library will be coming. Every day new updates are happening. As per the project demands, we have to learn something. What is required to start? We have to start the career. That's it. That is the IT traveling. If you decide here, I have to learn everything, then I have to go for a job trial, you cannot do job trial. Minimum content, whatever required to start a career, we have to start. Automatically your project demands to learn you. Your work demands to learn you one go. That is actually any education concept. 8 years a doctor spending to study the course, MBBS, that and this. After 8 years, he will join as a small apprentice as a junior doctor in a small clinic. Correct? After learning of 8 years, again he is working as a apprentice. Because every subject is a very big ocean. Okay? Leave it. So, IT career, maybe today you are a tester, tomorrow automation tester. Again, the situation demands to go. We do not know what is going to happen in technology. Every day some updates will happen. What is needed in the market, what is your project is demanding, definitely inside trainings also will be given, then you put into the job. Just to start, you are here. Got it? To start the career, you are here. Once you started, automatically situation will drive you. Well, so to your knowledge, what testers will do in a company? Online team, anybody, please answer. Try to answer. What is the job of the tester?
Finding the bugs.
Find the defect and bugs and
Finding the bugs, finding the defects. Okay. If you want to find a bug without having the clarity on what customer is needing, expecting, will you able to find out a bug? First of all, what is a bug definition? Defect definition. Deviation from
the expected to
what customer is wanting, what market is expecting from my product, you do not know. Will you able to test it?
No.
What are the end user expectations, you do not know. Will you able to test this product?
No, sir.
The first job of the tester, any project you are working, first you need to have the clarity on what is the product we are testing, what are the modules it has, what are the features available in this product, who are the end users of this product, how they are going to use for day-to-day operation, what they are expecting from the product. First you need to analyze the product, understand the product domain. The very first job of the test engineer, understanding the project end user requirements. Agree with me? Any project it can be. First you need to gain the knowledge about the product, then only you can able to start, okay, this is how we have to test, this is what we have to test, and this is how we have to test. The first job of the tester, understanding the product requirement, understanding the end user requirements. This is the first job. Clear about it? Okay. Assumption? Okay. Here, as it is a training, I'll explain one project requirements to you. What about inside a company? Let's say you are working in a company. Will a team lead come to the floor and take the classes every day? Then in a company, how you gain the knowledge about the product? They will give the KT about the product. Every software application will come with a set of requirements, documents, BRS, SRS, FRS, some requirement documents will be there. First, that requirement documents will be given to you. Sufficient time will be given to you. Supposing I am the lead for one project. Assume that this project has about 3 modules. Totally this project has 3 modules. I am explaining in a very generic way. Definitely this project comes with SRS and FRS document. Software requirement specification, functional requirement specification. I schedule the work to the first person, you test module 1, you test module 2, you test module 3. Module 1 specification requirement documents I will give to her. Second module requirements I will give to her. Third requirements documents I will give to you. I give sufficient time. Next to 4 days I don't disturb you. You study the requirement. 5th day I will organize a meeting. I ask my team member, do you have any questions to me on your module? Do you have any questions to me on your work? The team members will post a question. Sir, in the first module, this is not understandable. She posted a question in money transfer functionality. When a customer transferred a money below 10,000 rupees, what are the service charges to be deducted? It is not clearly specified in the requirement document. I'll answer their questions. I'll clarify their question. If required, I'll organize a KT about the product domain to my team members. Generally, like this, in companies, we gain the knowledge about the product. Hope you understood it. Every project comes with a set of requirement document like SRS and FRS. First, these documents will be given to the QA team members. They study the requirement documents, available requirement document to gain some knowledge about the product. In addition to this, KTs, knowledge transfer sessions will be organized. A senior person will explain the product requirements to the team members. This is the first job of the tester, understanding the requirement. I'll write up here. The role of the tester. The first job of the tester, we have to understand the project, whatever the project we are testing, we have to understand the end user requirement. This is the first job of the tester. Clear about this? Okay. Assumption, now we have the knowledge about the application under test, the project what we are testing. What is the next job? Assumption, now you have the knowledge about your module. You have the knowledge about your module. What is your next job? See, every application will come with a set of requirements. Many features will be there. If you directly start testing the product, there is a chance you may miss one or two, correct? Directly you start testing the application, how we track what is covered and what is not covered. Directly you started testing it, hundreds of features to be tested in a big e-commerce domain, hundreds of features to be tested in a big banking project. Directly you started testing it, after some point of time we cannot track what is covered and what is not covered. You need to follow a proper documentation. After understanding the requirement, we have to clearly document totally what are all the functionalities to be tested in this current project. We have to check this user registration functionality, number 1. Number 2, check login working or not. Number 3, check booking a train ticket functionality working or not. Number 4, check cancellation of train ticket functionality working or not. Something like this. First, we need to clearly document totally what are all the functionalities to be tested in our current project. A simple, for your understanding, if I am working on a simple calculator application, I'll document like this. Number 1, check addition. Number 2, check subtraction. Number 3, check multiplication. Number 4, check division. Like this, I list out totally what needs to be tested in this current website, current application. Technically speaking, this activity is called preparing test scenarios. Test scenarios, what to be tested. After understanding the requirement, we have to document what are the functionalities to be tested in the current project, technically called test scenarios, like this. Just have a little idea as of now, just have an outline. In the second module, we are going to discuss all this in depth. In my second module, STLC, completely project orientation. See, in a banking project, supposing this is one of our training project. It's one of our training project, pramasbank.qatek.com. Here I have documented for, see, pramasbank.qatek.com. if I am working on this project, definitely this project comes with some set of requirement document. Here, see, I am opening one document. What is this document? This Primal Bank application, admin module, there are multiple modules in this product, admin module, functional requirement document. These kind of requirement documents will be given to you. By reading the content of the project, you gain some knowledge about the project. Further, we'll discuss about this in detail. In second module STLC, I'll explain about this. Okay? Just today we are concluding precisely what generally we do in the company. Okay? These kind of requirement documents will be given to you. This kind of use case documents will be given to you. It's a use case actually. It is explaining how administrator will create a branch in the Primal Bank application. The flow. By referring this kind of documents, you gain the knowledge about the product. Then, after understanding the requirement, here we document what to test in this Primal Bank project. I'm showing you one sample scenario document. Number one, scenario one. First, we have to check admin login working or not. Check admin login. Number two, check bank employees are able to log in or not. Bank employee login. Number three, check individual customer able to log in or not. Check corporate customer able to log in or not. Check NRI customer able to log in or not. Check customer able to reset the forgotten password or not. Totally what needs to be tested in the website need to be properly documented. Technically called, this activity is called preparing test scenario. What to be tested. First we have to document totally what to be tested in our project. It's called test scenarios. See, just we have documented what to be tested. What to test, what is the first feature to be tested in the banking website? Admin able to log in or not. Okay. Check admin login. Well, did you document how to test admin login? What is documented as of now? What are the features to be tested? Number one, admin login. Number two, bank employee login, like this. Also, we need to document how to check this admin login functionality both in positive and negative direction. First, check admin login by giving a valid username and valid password. System should display admin module. Check admin login by giving a valid username and wrong password. System should display this kind of error message. They are called test cases. What to test? Scenario. How you have to test each and every scenario, you need to plan both in positive and negative direction, need to be documented like this. See, it's another document, test case document. What is the first scenario there? Admin login. You please observe here, test case. Check admin login with valid data. Clearly document, procedure documented. How to check admin login with valid inputs? Step 1. Enter valid URL and click go, primalbank.qtech.com. System should display Primal Bank homepage. Step 2. Enter valid username, admin. Enter valid password, admin, and click login. System should display admin module. Like this, check admin login with valid inputs. Check admin login with invalid inputs. Check there are many links in the home page. All links are working or not. How to test? Procedure documented, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3. How to test each and every functionality in the project, both in positive and negative direction, need to be documented. This kind of document is called test case document. The next word, we have to prepare test cases. What is the difference between scenario and test case? Scenario will explain what to test. Test case will explain how to test it. What to test is called scenario. Login. Login to be tested. That is called scenario. How to check this login functionality? Like this, like this, like this. It is called test case. Please confirm online team. Till this point is clear. Any project given to us, first we need to
Yes,
gain the
sir.
knowledge about the project.
Yes, sir.
Right. Then we need to document totally what are the features to be tested in this website. We have to check these 100 features, say. We need to have a consolidated list. Totally what are the functionalities to be tested in the current product. Say these 100 functionalities need to be tested, somewhere to be documented. Now take the first functionality, say addition. For example, addition. You plan how to check the addition. My first plan, check addition by giving two positive integers, 10 and 20, expected 30. Second plan, check addition by giving two negative integers, minus 10 and minus 20, expected minus 30. Check addition by with a two real numbers, 10.25, 20.25, expected 30.50. Something like this. What to test, how to test, we have to properly document it. Scenarios and test cases. In manual testing, all we document in a very simple English, no coding. When it comes to automation testing, this procedure step 1, step 2, step 3, I am documenting in a simple English side. Open the browser, enter valid one, click go. In manual testing, we execute the procedure, right? We follow the steps. In automation testing, your Selenium need to follow the steps, execute the steps. Same procedure we are going to document with the help of programming so that a tool will automatically execute the steps. Okay. Understanding the project requirement, preparing test scenarios, preparing test cases. Then, let's say you're given the project now. See, the company's work will be like this. When the requirements are finalized, requirements are given to design team. They start making the design. Same approved requirements are given to QA team, testing team. You start understanding the requirement. When the design finished, this side, design hand over to development team. They started writing the code. On this side, you start documenting scenarios and test cases. By the time system ready by the development team, I repeat, by the time application ready by the development team, you should be ready with all possible test cases to execute. You should be ready with all possible test cases to execute. Understand my point here? We don't start writing the test cases after constructing the product. Developers on their job, they are constructing the product. On the other side, you are making your plans ready for the application being constructed. By the time system ready by the developer, you should be ready with all possible test cases to run. Project is given to you. Now you have to start executing the test cases. Whatever the plans you made, check login like this, check login like this. Whatever the plans you made, you start executing the plans one by one. This activity called technically test case execution. Executing test cases. Executing the test cases. See, while executing the test cases, you find some deviation. You find some deviations called, there is some difference between expected and actual. There are some gaps between customer expectation and what is our actual product is offering. They are called defects or bugs. So our major other job of the tester, finding the bugs. Your job is done, finding the defect. What do you have to do? No, not correct. A tester will correct the bug. Will a tester will correct the bug? Our job is finding the bug, reporting the bugs to developer. If you want to correct a bug, you should have the coding knowledge, right? You are testing a e-commerce mobile app which is made using Android. You don't have Android knowledge, how you correct a bug? Our job is finding the bugs, reporting the bugs. See, the developer job is finding the root cause of the bug, why this problem was produced, rectifying it. Report to developer. Now developer responsible for finding the root cause of the bug and rectifying the bug. Okay, developer fixed the bug, given the modified version to you and said problem was rectified. You reported a bug, developer fixed it and communicated back to you saying that the bug is fixed. What is the guarantee the reported bug is correctly fixed? No guarantee. We have to do retesting. So we have to conduct retesting, and there's one more technical job. What is that? Separately I'll write it. We have to conduct retesting. After retesting, we have to do the regression testing. We have to conduct regression testing. What is this retesting and regression testing? Listen, further we'll talk in detail. Okay, just I'm giving a small outline. We reported a problem to the developer. Something is not working. Developer fixed the problem. Developer said to you the problem was rectified. No guarantee this problem was correctly rectified. What we have to do? Check again to confirm the reported bug is correctly rectified or not. What it is called? Retesting. Okay. Sir, in order to fix a bug, developer will do some code changes, right? In order to fix a bug, developer will do some code changes. These code changes may introduce side effects. These bug fixes may introduce side effects. So, as a tester, my job is not just verifying the reported bug is correctly rectified or not. I need to find out the other functionalities in the product which are related to integrated to the modified area. Those functionalities not affected because of the bug fixes, I need to confirm. That activity is called regression testing. I repeat. Will you answer my question? Will you answer my question? I'll post a question. Try to answer my question. Assume that your bike headlight is not working. Your bike headlight is not working. You reported the problem to developer. Who is developer here? Mechanic. The mechanic asks you, developer asks you, I need 1 hour of time. After 1 hour, you went to the shop. Developer said, mechanic said problem was rectified. Before you make the payment, generally what you will do? You will check again. So developer already said, mechanic already said, problem was fixed. Why you are checking again? For the confirmation sake. No guarantee the problem was correctly rectified. For the confirmation sake, we are checking again to confirm the problem is correctly rectified or not. What it is called technically? Retesting. Okay. We'll say now the headlight is working. What you will do? Will you make the payment and take your bike? Then what you will do? All the things meaning brake, engine, everything meaning? Come again? Perfect. Headlight, side indicators, backlight, all are connected components, correct? All these are electrical components connected over a single wire, including that horn also. Headlight, there is a problem, repaired headlight. But headlight, side indicators, backlight, horn, all are electrical components connected over a single wire. All these wires are kept inside the headlight. Because of the repair made at the headlight, there is a possibility its connected features, what? Side indicators, backlight may get affected. We should not take a chance. We have to verify its connector features also now also working or not after the repair is made, because there is a chance of getting side effect. No need to test everything. Repair made at headlight will not disturb the brake functionality. A repair made at headlight will not disturb the engine functionality. Only connected areas need to be again tested in the modified version after making the changes, technically called, this approach is called regression testing. I'll put it in this way. Try to understand this once again. let's say we are working on customer mobile app for a banking project. The customer module we are working, say. The first build number one, first version, actually called as a build technically. Build 1, build 2, build 3, first build, first version. It's a customer module in a banking project, okay? The very first functionality available here, login. There's one more functionality here, money transfer. Customer can do some money transfer. Customer can make some online bills payment. Also, there is a functionality called change password. Customer can change the password at any point of time. Customer can update the password at any point of time. These are the features available. Now, me ask you to test all of these functionalities working correctly or not. I am a tester now. At first I started from here, login. At first I started from here, login working or not. The assumption login is working. Login is working. Now I started testing change password. Let's assume there is some defect identified in the change password. Change password functionality not working as expected properly. There is a defect. These defects I communicated to the developer. You know, developer needs some amount of time to resolve the bug. I don't sit idle. I started testing the remaining features. Money transfer, bills payment, all working except change password in the first version. This problem I communicated to my developer. Developer resolved the bug given the modified version. Second version, build 2. Given the modified build. After fixing the bug, my developer said problem was rectified. The next version for testing is given. Same features I have here. You answer me, what is your testing approach in the second build now? Do we need to test everything again? Not required. First I need to check, now the change password is working or not. Technically this is called retesting. I no need to test everything again. I need to find out the other features which are connected to change password. You tell me what are the other features connected to change password here? It's online team. What are the other features connected to change password here? Login and change password both are interconnected, correct? After updating the password, they have to log in again. These two are interconnected features. A safer side, better you check, login once again in the modified version. Technically, this approach is called regression testing. Hope you little clear about this. No need to test everything in the modified version. First, we need to check modifications are made correctly or not. It's called retesting. Reported bugs are correctly rectified or not. It is called retesting. Then we need to find out what are the other features may get affected because of the changes made. Those features need to be again tested in the modified version, technically called regression testing. Hope you are clear about this? Online team, please confirm it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just as we are discussing a topic, what the tester job, all I am explaining in very brief. We have a detailed discussion about retesting, regression testing, and many other testing types. Okay? We are still at chapter 1 only. There are many other chapters to learn. Well, so conducting retesting, conducting regression testing. My question, the retesting and regression testing only one-time effort or a continuous job when you are working on maintenance projects? We are working on a big e-commerce project. Every 10 days, every 15 days, some changes are happening. Not only bug fixes. To add new requirements also, programmer will do code changes. To add new functionalities to the existing website also, programmer will do some code changes. To modify existing functionalities also, programmer will do some code changes. To resolve a bug also, programmer will do some code changes. Any reason, some code changes are made. These code changes may introduce a side effect. So as a tester, what is my job now? Whenever I receive the modified version, first we need to test modifications are made correctly or not, called retesting. Now, then I need to find out what are the other features connected to this modified area. Those features need to be again tested, called regression testing. This retesting, regression testing, in every modified version we have to conduct. Agree my point? Instead of doing this retesting, regression testing on every modified version manually, your management plan to go for automation. Instead of doing this retesting, regression testing manually on every modified version, you can plan to go for automation. Generally, when you go for automation, any work, not only testing work, if I am doing some job repetitively, same job I am doing, same job I am doing, same job I am doing, instead of doing it manually every time, we think about going for automation. Understand the point? Same job you are doing again manually, then only you plan about why to do it every day, every time manually, why can't we automate it? Here, retesting, regression testing are the very repetitively carried out testing activities on maintenance projects and agile model projects. Every week, every 10 days, some updated version created. Every updated version need to be again tested. So frequently you receive a notification in Android mobiles and iOS mobiles, latest version available, updated, correct? Almost every 15-20 days you will receive or not? Approximately 1 month? You tell me, approximately how many days? Sometimes 15 days, sometimes 20 days, sometimes 1 month. They are testing the modified version, then releasing the market, right? Let's say next version of the Android version created, without doing testing, they are giving into the market. So every new version need to be tested. But there are hundreds of features. Doing every time manually requires lots of time and effort. To minimize this time, to minimize the cost, better to go for automation. Your application need to be only one-time tested, no future testing. I never think about going for automation. I am working on a big maintenance project. Frequently some updates are happening. Second version, third version, fourth version, fifth version. Every new version need to be again tested. Instead of testing again and again manually, better to we go for automation. If really you are working on such kind of project, you are the automation test engineer. Your job is developing automation programs using Selenium Java, executing automation scripts. The other major job of the tester, okay. The other major job of the test engineer, just give a second. Developing automation scripts. Developing automation scripts meaning programs. Whenever a modified version given, instead of doing testing manually, executing automation scripts. Executing automation script. These are the major responsibilities of the test engineer. When you involved in automation testing, your lead asks you, you develop automation program for your module. You run automation programs belongs to your module. Developing automation scripts, program, executing automation script is the other major job of the tester. For developing automation script, there are many solutions available like Selenium Java, QTP, many other tools are available, but 90% of the automation job market only in one, Selenium. Precisely, this is the job of the test engineer. I listed precisely what testers will do inside a software company. Noted? All the points are noted? Noted? So what is the first one? Any project you are working, maybe it is a banking application, insurance application, e-commerce application, ERP application. First, we need to gain the knowledge about the product requirements, end user requirements. Because we are trying to ensure the actual developed output meeting the end user expectations or not. I do not know what end user expecting, I cannot test it. The first two job of the tester, understanding the project, understanding the end user requirements. Then in real time, what generally we do, after understanding the requirement, you need to prepare a consolidated list, totally what needs to be tested in our project. Totally what are the functionalities to be tested in our project need to be properly documented. Technically called these document is scenarios, preparing test scenarios. Testers, whatever we are discussing, what is the topic headline?
Before the testing, the test case scenario also prepared by us. I thought that after, right, they will give us the test scenario.
Who will?
He said, yes, sir, before.
Who will give you?
The manager team.
So manager will write scenarios and test case and give it to you.
No, sir, I don't say that right.
Everything, whatever the points I have given, all this is the job of the tester. The topic itself, job of the tester, correct? We are understanding the requirement so that she studied module 1. Only she can able to document what to test in module 1. How come the other person? Understand the point? Scenarios we document, test cases we document, we submit to the next level, manager level, who will have a cross-check, review. Everything is properly documented, anything was missed. Once your manager reviewed and approved, yes, these 100 test cases are enough for testing the project, now we start executing the test cases. While executing the test cases, any deviations are identified, called defect, we need to properly document and update to the development team. These are the 10 issues in the module 1. Now developer will resolve the issue. No guarantee the reported problems are correctly rectified by the developer. Developer said problems are rectified. No guarantee they were correctly rectified. We need to have a retest. Reported bugs are correctly rectified or not? Yes, rectified. Now, in order to rectify this bug, programmer made some code changes. These code changes may introduce side effect. You need to find out what are the other features connected to these modified areas. Those features need to be again tested, called regression testing. This retesting and regression testing need to be carried out in every modified version. So if I'm a manager, what I will do, instead of doing this retesting, regression testing manually every time, I plan to automate such kind of retesting and regression testing scenarios in my project. I ask my team members, in every modified version, login we have to check, customer registration we have to check, deposits we have to check, withdrawals we have to check, money transfer we have to check, online bills payment we have to check, because they are very important or critical functionalities to a banking business. In every modified version of the banking application, logging, customer registration, deposits, withdrawals, money transfer, online payment must be retested because they are very critical functionalities to the product. Instead of testing these kind of functionalities every time manually, I ask my people, make the programs ready for testing this kind of feature. Hereafter, whenever a modified version created, instead of we test all these critical features manually, already programs are made for testing them. Just run the programs and test them. Clear about it? Yes, we have to write scenarios, we have to write test cases, we have to run test cases, we have to report the bugs, we have to develop and execute automation script. Lead level, manager level, assign the work to you, monitor the work, train you, correct you, and ensure work done properly, report to the client level. Understand the point? Right. If you have any questions still, I'll clarify, then I go with the next topic. Online team? Noted all the points first?
Sir, hi, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
No,
sir.
you note down all the points. There are 9 points I have given.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Any questions to me on this?
Just explain, sir, what difference between test cases and test scenario once time.
Sure. See here, for your understanding, so anyhow friends, just I given a brief outline, further we are going to discuss in depth, okay? I opened one application here. What is this? Calculator. Just listen. Once again, I am trying to explain you what is scenarios and what is a test case. Stand. What is this application? Calculator application. First, we need to understand the project. We know about this calculator. My first job, I have to document totally what needs to be tested in this project. Test scenarios meaning somewhere I have to document what to test in my project. I'll write like this. Scenario 1, very first scenario. Check addition. First I have to check addition functionality. Scenario 2, you will check also, not mandatory. See, I'm making it simple. First I am listing here totally what are the features to be tested in this calculator. Addition, subtraction, the multiplication, division, etc. That's totally 25 functionalities identified in this application for testing. Totally 25 features to be tested. First I list out like this. I submit my document to my next level, lead level. So these are the 25 features to be tested in our calculator. You'll have a check. You'll have a review. You'll have a check. Suresh, you missed it. You missed testing square root functionality. Yes, sir, I missed it. I'll correct it. After documenting what to be tested, I submit to the next level. My lead will have a check and confirm me and approve the scenarios. Assumption, these 25 scenarios are approved by your manager. Yes, these are the 25 features to be tested. Finalize. Then what I will do, I'll start creating test cases. Test case 1. For every scenario, what is the first scenario here? Addition. I plan how to test scenario 1. How to check the addition. My first plan. Test case are nothing but how to test. What to test is called scenario, addition. How to test the addition, if neatly documented, it is called a test case. My plan will be like this. First, check addition functionality with 2 positive integers, 10 and 20. Expected 30. My one more plan, one more idea. Check addition with 2 negative integers, -5, -10, expected -15, something like this. These are called test cases. Once I made my plans to test addition, then I go for second one. What is second one? Subtraction. I document how to check subtraction. Then I document how to verify multiplication. Then I document how to verify the division. This kind of document is called a test case document. Precisely, what to test is called scenario, how to test is called a test case. Understood who posted this question? Understood now? Is it confirm understood?
Yes, sir. Understand. Understood.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Here, once again, in this application, say we are working on this banking website. These are requirement document, admin module functional document. Number one, first requirement in the project, 1.0 home page. What are the features to be tested in the home page need to be documented first. You tell me what are the features to be tested in the home page? Bank employees are able to log in or not. Administrator able to log in or not. Customers are able to log in or not. Here there are three types of customers. Individual customers, corporate customers, international customers. Finally, in the home page, administrator can log in, bank employees can log in, customers can log in. Now what I do, I'll take one Excel sheet. This is what I have demonstrated earlier. Somewhere I have to document, right? In an Excel sheet, I have documented what to test. First, we have to check admin login functionality. Then, bank employee login. Then, individual customer login, corporate customer login, international customer login. What to test in the website? If I documented, they are called test scenarios. Now you answer me. Tell me some test scenarios in IRCTC application, as you know about it. IRCTC application, let's say our company made this IRCTC application. We are the QA team members, testing team members. You ask you to write scenarios for this IRCTC website. Meaning, we have to document what to be tested in the IRCTC website. What is the first one? A person who coming to the website, a new person come to the website who do not have an account, he should able to create account first. User is, see, like an end user, we have to think and write. We are going for a business. We are doing a business with a website. A new visitor, a new customer come to the website who do not have an account. In the home page of the website, in the login page of the website, there is no option to create account. How you invite the new people to your business? You cannot. First, we need to check in our home page or in the login page, new customer registration functionality available or not, new user registration functionality available or not, working properly or not. The very first scenario, check new user registration. Scenario 2. What is scenario 2? After registering the account, this user able to log in or not. Check login, scenario 2. Scenario 3. A person come to the website who forget the password, able to reset the forgotten password or not. Check customer able to reset forgotten password or not. Scenario 4. Check customer able to view the train schedules or not. Scenario 5. Check customer able to book a train ticket or not. Like this we have to list out. These are called scenarios. What is the first one? User registration. How to verify the user registration functionality? We have to document the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 3, step 4, like this. The very first scenario, check admin login functionality. In the next document, here I have documented how to check the admin login functionality. Check admin login with valid data. The first idea is a positive or negative? This is called positive test case. Check admin login by giving valid data. Step 1, we are documenting the procedure. So that the companies are not person dependent. Today you are available in this company, you involved in this banking website testing, tomorrow you left the company. I recruited other person who do not know about this website, how he able to test it? If you have documented clearly what to test and how to test, I'll share this document to the newcomer. Just matter of one day he will understand what to test and how to test because everything is clearly documented. They proceed further. They are called test cases. When you buy a good product, it comes with a user manual, right? The user manual will explain how to use a product. Test cases will explain how to test the product so that there is no dependency. For example, ICICI Bank company given a contract to Infosys, you provide technology support for my business and we'll make the payment for that, whatever the services you are giving. There is a 10 years agreement made between Infosys and ICICI Bank. Infosys agreed to provide technology support for this ICICI Bank company for 10 years of agreement. Initially, you 5 people involved in this project development and testing, whatever it may be. No proper documentation available, prepared. No way scenarios documented. What to test not documented. How to test this ICICI Bank products not documented. No scenarios, no test cases. You got a job in Facebook. You got a job in Microsoft. You resigned and joined. I hired other 2 people. But these newcomers, no testing, but these newcomers do not know about this product domain. Agree? Here the problem starts again. So a big company, MNC companies are process dependent, not people dependent. Not people dependent. Here the process is understand the requirement, clearly document what to test, clearly document how to test. A senior person verify and confirm, make the documentation ready so that at any point of time anybody can able to test with the reference of the document. This is how you can avoid the dependency. Agree my point here? Yes. That is these test case documents. Like a user manual, QA team creating testing manuals, what to test in our product, how to test our product functionality. We are creating some documentation for future reference because we are working on big maintenance kind of projects. So understanding the requirements of the client, documenting what to test, documenting how to test, executing the test cases, finding the bugs, documenting the bugs, reporting the bugs, developer will resolve and give the modified version. No guarantee reported bugs are correctly rectified, retesting, then regression testing. As the retesting and regression testing are the continuously carried out, repetitively carried out testing activities in every modified version, instead of doing this retesting, regression testing manually every time, we go for automation. When you involved in automation testing, developing automation programs using Selenium, some other tool, executing automation test cases is the other job of the test engineer. Now you have the clarity on your job now? Right. From tomorrow we start learning the second chapter, Software Development Lifecycle, shortly called SDLC. This is about the chapter 1, Introduction to Testing. In the first chapter, just I created some awareness on software testing fundamentals. Tomorrow I'll introduce you the chapter 2, Software Development Lifecycle, shortly called SDLC. You know, testing is a part of the development, right? Requirement collection, designing, coding, testing. As the testing is a part of the development, we need to have little idea about the development activities also. So what are the major activities involved in development? What is called waterfall model? What is called V model? What is called agile model? How testing carried out in waterfall model project? How testing carried out in V model project? How testing carried out in agile model project? That is our concentration. Like this, slowly, step by step, we'll go. If you conclude, if you confirm the first chapter is clear, I conclude here today and we go with tomorrow. The topics are clear, right? Right. Yes. Everything we have to neatly document. See, today my discussion is not about test cases. Listen. Test case number 1. Online team, the question is, Do we need to document expected and actual in test case? Yes. Check admin login with valid data. Step 1. Enter valid URL and click go. When I enter a URL and click go button, valid URL, pramarbank.com, and click go button, what is expected? System should display home page. We execute this procedure in the given project. We execute these test cases, planned test procedure in the given application. That time we observe actual results. We update how system responded during test execution is called actual. This actual and expected both we have to compare. Both are same, test pass. When there is a deviation, test fail. Understand the point? If any test case is failed, we have to clearly update the defects in defect report template. Defect number, defect summary, defect description, there are many things. This is what we are going to learn in the second module STLC. STLC I am talking about. My STLC discussion is the entire tester job, how to study the requirement in real-time projects, how the KTs are given in the real-time projects, how to write scenarios. I explained you. I am going to teach how to write scenarios for few requirements. I'll assign the work for other project requirement. I'll teach on one application. I'll give the work for other applications, scenario writing, test case writing, test execution, bug reporting, everything. Clear about this? Right. So I conclude here today. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, sir.
online
One
team.
question. Hi, sir.
Yes, post your question.
I just one question on yesterday topic. You just explained yesterday verification and validation module. Okay. So into this, I just want to understand what is high level design and low level design.
In the SDLC, we'll
How-
discuss. In tomorrow topic, software development lifecycle, we'll discuss about it.
Okay, no issue.
See,
Okay,
development
yeah.
lifecycle, we'll talk about requirements gathering, planning, designing, coding, and testing. Generally, high-level design meaning, generally, we are constructing 10 floors of building. There will be one high-level diagram, elevation. It explains how the final building looks, right? Same way project architecture here. The entire project architecture is called high-level design, like this.
Sir, how will a manual tester run the test case, sir?
1 second. Finacle, which is an Infosys product, banking product. Many of the banks, Indian international banks, using this Finacle project, which is an Infosys product actually. The entire project integration. Loading. This is called high-level architecture. How the system need to be implemented. All technical components, clients, end users, web servers, app server, database server, and how the systems need to be integrated. How the ATM can be linked to the server, something like this. Maybe here clients meaning branches. Branch 1, branch 2, something like this. This kind of high-level representation is called high-level design. Then, here I said there is only CRM, right? Inside the CRM, there will be many features, right? Inside the e-banking, there will be many features, right? Each and every functionality diagram is called low-level design, like this. It is actually e-banking module. This is called low-level design. This is the flow only for how admin create a branch. This is not the entire project diagram. New branch creation. The feature allow admin to create a new branch. This diagram explaining you only new branch registration. The high level representation project architecture called high level design. Each and every functionality design. Admin will log in, go to branches, click new branch, enter the branch details and click submit button. If the enter data is correct, branch to be created successfully. Like employee registration, deposit, withdrawal, each and every functionality design is called low level design. The entire technical architecture is called high level design. Any other question?
Sir, how can a manual tester run the test
No,
case,
sir.
sir?
We are not running the test cases. We are executing test cases. Running meaning programming, right?
Sir, how to execute the test case by manual tester?
See, this is the test case one. What is the first test case here? Check admin login with valid inputs. Supposing I am one of the team members, asked to execute these test cases. Execute test cases meaning test the functionalities.
Yes.
Test the functionality by following the planned procedure, correct? What is the step one? Enter this URL and click go button. As it is manual testing, manually I'll execute the procedure. I executed the first step. I enter the URL and click go button. Okay, when I enter this URL and click go button, what is expected? System should display Primus Bank homepage. System displayed or not?
Okay. Yes.
System displayed. Now I'll update actual here. Working as expected, correct? Actual as expected. It is showing the home page. Result is pause. Second step. What is second step? To check admin login with valid data, the second step, enter valid username, admin, enter valid password, admin, and click login. So manually I am running. I am entering a username, I am entering a password and clicking login. When I execute the second step, what is expected? System should display admin module. Yes, system displayed admin module. As expected. Sorry. Pause. If really there is some deviation, I'll update the deviation fail. Every failed step results in a bug. The bug I will document and report to development team. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I stop here. Don't worry. Asking questions okay, but whatever you no need to worry about this. Just we started the chapter 1 only completed. Okay? Every work we are going to learn down the line. For that reason I said almost about 28 sessions we are going to learn only manual testing. I said 40 sessions we are going to learn about Selenium. There are about sessions. Every topic can be clearly explained. Don't worry about it. Okay? Thank you. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you. Online team will continue tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.